that I wanted to share about being attractive and not being attractive at a first date. I believe that one of the first things that we could do to be attractive is to be interested in the other person.
Oh,
Stop
yes.
talking about ourselves.
Yes. That was
You
definitely one
know,
of the things that was on the list.
right? Because it can become quite boring. It's like it's like on this show. I'm interested. I'm curious about you, Michelle.
Uh-huh.
What makes you tick? What makes you who you are? Why you do what you do? That's my interest.
And that
I don't
makes
want to
you
talk about me.
attractive.
Yeah, thank you. so, so maybe we are even providing some examples, and I hope your husband isn't around.
Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding. Just kidding. So, so what else? Well, I also heard about these. What do they call them? Speed dating. What do you think about those? Do you think those are good tools? Is there something people can learn there? Are they
You
actually?
know, I don't know. I've heard good and bad. I've never done it, so I can't tell you from first-hand experience. But I had several people that thought it was just great fun, and other people that were very uncomfortable with it. And one woman that was in one of my groups came up with this really creative idea. I'll tell you about her idea. She bought some little cards that had some interesting questions on them, and when she went speed dating, she said, "Hey, do you mind if instead of just asking the the tired questions, that we go over these little cards together?" It was just a way to shake things up a bit. Now, you could do the same thing and just write some interesting questions, and that way it might make you stand out because you would be different.
Hmm.
So that might be one of the ways to do it if you wanted to get some results other than, "So what's your name? What do you do?" It's just kind of boring
What's
after
your
two
sign?
times. Yeah.
Are you a water sign? Oh wow.
Right.
You know what I always used to my advantage to be different?
What's that?
My accent. That
Okay.
that I felt that that was always attractive to women.
Uh,
That I noticed some accent, and they were always curious where it was from, and that I sounded
oh.
different.
Hmm.
So there are a lot of foreigners in this country. That's the country, how it's made up. It's
Hmm.
people from all over the world. So you know, that's a good thing to have in your toolbox.
You
Speaking more
know,
than one languages.
the report that I've got for people that's called Dating While Shy is some tips about what to do to stand out in a way to draw people to you so that you're not having to figure out conversations. Because just there, you can do some things that will help you stand out. And it sounds like you already had your own way of doing things with the accent that was working for you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I
cool.
figured that out pretty quick. So what about all these websites, Michelle, that we hear about all evening long on television about dating online? How do you feel about those? How successful do you feel those are, and do people really take them seriously?
Well, if you want to know a little bit about me, I I am a widow. I was a very young widow. I was very happily married, and so when I got to the point of wanting to start to date again, I went online because it was kind of new. But well, actually, it's not that new. But I just decided I would try it out because I really was not ready to go anywhere, but I was curious. So I actually met my husband online. Given given that I've been able to do that, I figure I could probably teach some people about how to do it safely, what kind of pitfalls to avoid. But if they wanted to just get a book, the rules for online dating I absolutely love. It's for women, but I'm sure men could get something that they could use out of that too. It's the same women that wrote the rules. Ellen Fine, I think is the name of one of the If you Google the rules for online dating on Amazon,
Mhm.
you'll find it.
Oh,
So
great.
yeah, I'm a product of online dating.